Alright, so I think the plan, at least for the moment, is gonna be to do some more End of Dragons, kind of dip back into that storyline. I sort of accidentally finished Path of Fire off stream the other day, because I logged in to do the kind of wandering around the desert finding clues bit that I was continuing, just to get all of the back and forth out of the way. And that sort of accidentally ended up being, whoops, finish the story. So, as a break between going back to the desert to do Living World Season 4, I think I'm going to run around and just do some more of End of Dragons. What's up, Cass?
Hey, hello? This thing on? Oh, good. Sorry I can't be there in person. It's been one of those days.
Yeah, I was gonna have Elder Scrolls Online as kind of my summer vacation MMO, but I got sucked back into Guild Wars 2.
Bots are crucial for maintenance work. I have to go. Things are getting pretty out of control over here. I leave you in Alora's capable hands.
Been having a bunch of fun on this relatively new Necro that I've been playing here.
She's another engineer. She's... you'll figure it out.
At the very least, I want to do enough of this storyline piece here so that I can use the Jadebot core, because that does give you a lot of just extra extra abilities and options.
This place is a little bougie, eh? You a friend of Yao's? That's right. Yao's a good friend. You could say we understand each other. Yao took me under their wing.
Understand each other, in quotes. Yeah. Hey, Nate, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Yeah, the game is a lot different in some very kind of key ways from when it first launched to now. They've really, with the addition of the different elite specializations that have come out with the different expansion packs, they're very, very expanded in the playstyles. So End of Dragons, I've never finished it. On one of my other characters, I got to the point where I'd finished up the kind of starter island, Saitung Province, kind of the intro bit, and had, I think, finished most of the core New Kaineng City storyline, which is where I am now on this Necro. And that's about where I had left it. So I'm not too far behind on this new Necro. But yeah, my other Necro is my Scourge. And Scourge is a lot of fun as an elite spec, but holy crap, is it hand destroying for me. I just cannot play the Scourge regularly. It's too much. It can be very effective. It's very cool. It is too clicky, clicky, clicky. So this character here, I'm playing around with a Reaper. And I'm actually using a variant of... well, it's not just facial with the keyboard. It's also your sand shrouds and your shroud skills as well. So you've got all your core keys, plus your various F keys as well, and you're targeting your sand wells, because those are all ground targeted. That's the part that kills me. It's too much. I'm old, my hands are bad. So this is actually kind of as close as I have with the gear and stuff that I could scrape together easily. To a build that a YouTuber named Silvari Reaper had a video out on. and it's basically a hybrid of power and Condi. It's not all the way on either side, so it mixes strikes and conditions solely for survivability and to absolutely pump up your life force gain to be in your Reaper Shroud as much as possible. So it's actually really kind of neat. The one core change that I made is that his build uses Plague Signet in the first utility slot to reduce incoming condition damage and as a stun break. I just swapped in Signet of Spite instead, so that the passive is increased power damage and the active is just that blast of conditions, which I love.
Pretty neat, huh? Helped design them myself. Not that I'm getting any credit. Still working my way up the ladder. That's 'cause I'm not Canthan. Well, I mean, I'm Canthan, but my family background is Luxon. There's a lot of complicated history, but long story short, the Luxons and Kurziks used to be at war. Then, Shiro Tagashi returned. And then the Ministry of Purity happened. Hey, Cantha's a big place with many cultures and peoples. In school, I hated how my name was different from the other kids. That was silly of me. Alora's my Nana's name, and she's the best. It's also the name of a god or something.
You know, a god or something. Alright, so I need to basically just kind of do various... Oh, the NPC chat bubbles and stuff? Yeah. Guild Wars 2 is a very well designed aesthetically game.
Why don't you grab a battery charge and give one a go?
Combat training is engaged.
Maybe you'll think twice next time.
So yeah, this build is basically built almost entirely around build up a bunch of Shroud power, go into Shroud, and wreck stuff.
Egregious damage has been sustained.
I can barely
Temporarily
stand.
suspending combat.
Apparently I was forgetting I still had one mech left to finish off. Then of course I've got my offhand torch here as my CC break.
I am death incarnate.
Egregious damage has been sustained. Temporarily suspending combat.
As if I needed more convincing.
Yeah, chat bubbles are difficult to always do right. A lot of games make them very obtrusive or they just don't fit in well. I feel like Guild Wars 2 has done it pretty well.
Pick up a battery over here and keep on flying.
All right, sure, I'll test out your experimental Jade Tech teleporter. It's totally cool.
Thanks to our teleporters, you can get exactly where you need to be when you need to be there.
All right, so I've tested out the Jade Tech teleporters. So next it wants me to test out some zip lines. Just want to make sure that do I actually have batteries? There we go, back full on Jade batteries. So where's some zip lines to use? There we go, one down here.
Zip, you're at your meeting. Zip, you're dropping in on a friend in Cobble Ward.
this was a cool little addition to Cantha in general. The zip lines are just neat.
Hello, citizen. Enjoy your daily activities.
Okay, now it wants me to use the Jade Terminal to learn how to fly my Jade Bot, which was kind of a neat idea that I don't think they ever really made a whole lot of use of later in the game.
They can do that all by themselves? That's quite impressive.
Let's see, where's one more lantern? There we go. It's just completely overlooking it. So I don't have like the ability to launch and fly. I have gliders, basically, is what the wings are good for. So the Heart of Thorns expansion, the first expansion, introduced gliding. So when I jump from a height and hit space, I can glide. You're always losing altitude. I do have an ability that lets me get that quick burst of extra altitude, but it is on a cooldown. I've got a lot of the gliding masteries unlocked, so I can glide faster. I can kind of glide in place a little bit, which slows my forward momentum, but I'm still going down. So gliding is really just a way to safely get from a higher higher elevation down. Yes, very much so. That is that's actually a really good reference point. Yeah, Nate, I do. I find it a little bit rough because I do really like the design of the core Necro. All three specs, Harvey, Reaper, and Scourge, all are definitely higher in power and utility, but the core Necro design is just a lot of fun. Like a core Necro Dominion Mancer build is a lot of fun to run around in. But yeah, they're just the drop off in power compared to the elite specs is just not worth it. And it's a real bummer because I really like the core Necro.
Why don't you grab a battery charge and give one a go?
Junmai Jade, bringing you back to the true meaning of nature. Innovation.
Oh, did I use all my charges? I used all my charges. Grab some more Jade batteries. Thankfully, they got them hanging around all over the place here. Now I'll power up on your big bruiser trainers.
Safety protocols have been temporarily suspended.
Take him down, buddy!
I hate to break it to you, but your mechs are going to get smashed.
Egregious damage has been sustained. Temporarily suspending combat.
As if I needed more convincing.
Shield to the bone!
Combat training was a success. Congratulations, and thank you for your participation.
Done and done. Anything else, Yao?
Should be able to walk right on in. If anyone gives you trouble, just tell them who gave you the go-ahead.
Good job.
All
The
right,
entrance is across the
so
canal from Ministry headquarters. Hard to miss. You'll be free to talk shade about anyone you'd like in no time.
Oh, Yao?
My?
Sorry, sorry if I did anything to... You're an amazing engineer. Self-taught, right?
I love how Timey just has like no chill.
I am, yes.
If June saw anything in me, she probably thinks the world of you. Just bad at saying it.
Apology acknowledged.
Just a friendly reminder that this is still an open frequency.
I know!
Rama, shut up, you're a buzzkill. Okay, on to the power plant now. Is there any way I can get there more quickly? Actually, I'm not too far from it. Restock my batteries, back up the 4. Yeah, I mean, technically I could make my character look like Hawkman, but I mean, I'm a Necro. I want to look all spooky. It's thematic, you know? I love doing those death plummets like that, where you just kind of drop your wings when you're falling from a height and go from gliding to falling, just to see how close to the ground can I reasonably get before I pop my wings and avoid going splat still.
This facility's under lockdown. I'll have to ask you to... What's she doing here?
Why wouldn't I be?
I just assumed you'd be busy cavorting with your gang of vicious sky pirates.
Wow, that got around fast.
It's called Hollow News. Travels at the speed of light.
Okay, look. We actually have permission to be here. Engineer Hu should have already sent word.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is kind of funny that one of the key plot points for this piece of the story is that we're taking,
So it is.
we're literally taking my Trin around with us through Cantha as we do our
Welcome to the
investigations.
Shinrai Power Plant.
All right, let's take a look around.
Like,
Remember,
that's not
it's
sketchy
just
at all.
Sabotage we're looking for.
I thought
And
it was
everybody knows, like, hang on a second.
Whatever happened to Yao's bots by the docks, it wasn't sabotage.
I think it might have something to do with Detective Rama and his big dumb hat. You hear that, Rama? I just accused your hat of high treason. What do you have to say about that?
Timey, you completely lack chill.
It worked. Commander, I am pleased to say I have officially encrypted our comms network. Next on my list, boosting our signal range to continental Tyria.
Glad to hear it. So, do you really know why Jade Tech is turning on everyone? Or were you just testing the comms?
Only theories, but there's one thing they all have in common. Their power source.
We'll head up to the control room. See what we can dig up.
Alright, so we're going to head off to the control room, but obviously things are a little haywire down here. I mean, I'm pretty sure that these transport rafts aren't supposed to be, like, sparking and have creepy black stuff on them, but, you know, maybe that's perfectly normal. Yeah, there's places where there isn't necessarily voiced dialogue, and it's just text, but there is a ton of voice acting in Guild Wars 2. A lot of it's actually really pretty good too. Some of the base game voice acting is iffier than the later stuff, but again, it was the first take at stuff. I think this is control room over here. How do I get? It's gotta be up above. Did I just totally miss my turn? Could have sworn this is the control room. But it's not. It's this one, isn't it? Yep. But yeah, as the game went on through the various expansions, the voice acting definitely took an uptick in quality.
Where's it getting charged? If there's an issue with the power source, that's where we should start.
June is awfully cagey about that step. Keeps bringing up proprietary Junlai technology. Ugh, very dissatisfying.
Still, if this is the next step in the chain, there might be something useful here.
Look around. There must be some sort of scanning device the staff use to get energy readings.
Found one. Looks like it's tuned to the Jade batteries.
We use those for quality control, yeah. Should get us all the readings we'll need.
All right, off to check on the batteries, give them a scan, etc., etc. I don't need to use elevators, I got wings.
Readings coming in now. We'll need a few different sets before I can run any tests. The power cell structure, though, how the energy's managed? Alchemy. It is staggeringly brilliant.
Yeah, she is.
I will need more endurance.
Okay. Everything's coming in loud and, well, not loud, but definitely clear. Wait, what? What is... I don't... Hang on. I need to check... Hang on.
Timey, we're all standing here.
Sorry, I need you to get one more scan for me. Just to make sure.
Make sure of what?
I can't tell you until I know for certain because my hypothesis is frankly outrageous. It's entirely possible I'm wrong.
Are you?
No, not a chance.
We'll get you that scan as soon as possible.
All right, find one more set of batteries.
Hi. Timey, right?
Yeah?
Is June around? There's something I need to say to her.
Oh, well, she's actually pretty busy right now. I could pass along a message.
No, that's okay. Thanks.
Okay, well, this'll probably take a little longer now.
Timey, power just went out here.
And the power
So we
broke.
can get it back up.
Power spike. Seen a lot of these lately. You'll need to find the junction boxes and reset them manually.
Easy enough. We'll just... Jade Sparks! At least this time there aren't any mechs nearby for them to possess. I am death incarnate.
Right, so we still have the whole equipment going haywire going on, only this time it's in the power plant itself. That's always a good sign.
My, you wanted to speak with June earlier.
That was nothing.
Let me guess. You want to tell her how sorry you are. How you screwed up. And that you'll do anything to make it up to her?
Wow. Detective Delacroix's famous powers of deduction. Truth is, I don't know if I can make it up to June. She's not the forgiving type.
Play the color matching game here. Blue, red, yellow, red. One thing I do find interesting is that Guild Wars 2 really likes having those little kind of, we have a mini game for this, as opposed to just everything being, well, click buttons and I don't know, stuff happens.
I am mighty.
Sometimes it can be a little bit much, but overall I like the fact that they actually did consider stuff like that design-wise, as opposed to just having it be, I don't know, click a button and you've done the thing.
These JTech malfunctions.
Okay, should be another junction box
Not really
here.
Anka's style.
She has a style.
Well, Scarlet inspired a lot of people. She inspired me. I know you think she's
a goddamn murderer.
A bit eccentric. But she stood up to Mordremoth the only way.
No, you cannot describe Scarlet as a bit eccentric.
That's how she started. Democratization.
My Trin, that is absolute crazy talk.
Style. And now it's Anka's.
Okay, 2 of the 3 junction boxes fixed. 1 to go. I like how none of this dude's buddies go and pick him up. Everybody's just all back to work, and poor old Fred is dead there on the ground.
I am death incarnate.
No. Stop talking. You almost got me killed.
What?
Just ignore me.
My, you've got a predilection for attaching yourself to exactly one kind of woman. Got a pretty good picture of your mom going, but that's no excuse. Scarlet's acts were heinous, and so were yours.
Yeah, you said that. I can't change who I was, but I won't give up on who I want to be.
And who, pray tell, is that?
I don't know. Someone better.
I don't know who is in Modern Family. So are you talking about Mai or Jory? I do wonder who the voice actress is, because you never know. Modern Family is just not one of the shows I ever watched. Marjorie Delacroix, Jory. Now I am curious who the voice actress is. So she's done a lot of stuff. Diablo, Elder Scrolls Online, Spider-Man, Jurassic World, Dead Space. Ariel Winter, yeah. Oh, she voices Cass, okay. Yeah, that is just like a minor NPC, like a quest giver. So yeah, technically that actress does voice a character in this game, but not like an actual character, like literally a quest giver.
Well, everything's back on. Go ahead and run that final scan when you're ready.
Alright, all the junction boxes are unfucked. Now we can scan the last set of batteries and see if Timey's
What do you got?
I've cross-referenced the
hypothesis is correct.
every other energy waveform I have in my records. First, I checked conventional sources, Magitech, leyline power, usual suspects. No exact matches. The closest thing I've been able to find is, well, Aureen's. It's not perfect, but it is within the margin of error.
Aureen? But she's been with us. She's only been here for... Even if it's true, how is that possible?
Aureen's energy signature isn't Aureen. It's the result of filtering impure dragon magic.
So Marjorie is voiced by Sumali Montano, who is somebody I do not know, but has voiced a ton of video game
June
roles.
found a way to extract it from ley lines after Aureen filters it?
That's not possible. June's been using this technology for years.
Commander, you should go to the other lab. I'll fill in Gorik on the way. One thing's for sure, though.
Yeah. This just got a whole lot more complicated.
Although I do wonder if that's one where they changed the voice actress, so now I'm kind of curious. Nope, same voice actress. Okay, so leave power plant.
Okay, Yao, you're patched in. Based on our findings, the power source of Jade Tech is some kind of dragon magic composite.
Something's fritzing up the Jade Tech.
Yes, because in our experience so far, messing around with dragons has done perfectly well and nothing bad has happened.
Can you get us access to the
this.
Napui lab?
Oh, no, wait, hang on a second. That's not true.
Scrambled the police security system, so you're SOL. Hey, watch it! Stay back! Listen, I gotta tuck out. Jade Loader's about to decapitate a bystander. Good luck.
Well, alright. Thanks for the update, Yao. Guess we wait until they sort out this whole security mess?
We don't have time for that. The Aether Blades could be responsible for all of this.
I might have something that can help. Commander, meet me at my apartment, south of Cobble Ward.
Okay, let's see how far, and do I have any travel points there? Not really, but there's a Raptor taxi. It's probably going to be faster just bounce through there.
In addition to the Ultimate Restoration Project, the Ministry of Archives has set their sights on Raizu Palace.
Always stop and harvest, replenish my supplies of volatile magic. Get ambushed.
Chill to the bone. I am death incarnate.
Transform into a Reaper and absolutely go nuts and kill these idiots.
This service has been provided by Junlai Jade, bringing you back to the true meaning of nature.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
I usually don't let
It's funny how often you get those little bits of overlap where it's like, okay, they've mainly done, you know, video games and stuff like that, but then they've also done a bunch of other random things.
Ready for a beating?
I haven't seen anything in Discord. I don't know, because I know that Jimmy has basically, like, our Sunday nights, his Monday mornings are kind of messed up at this point with work. So there's been talk about doing either different things on Sunday nights or finding a different Flakes night. I'm not sure what's going to win out. Yeah, it would be kind of a bummer to be like, okay, well, we're just going to carry on doing Mithril Flakes, but without Jimmy, you know?
I'm here, Mai. Are you going to invite me in, or...?
I'd love to, but apparently my shutter doors are being... a little uncooperative.
Maybe they don't work in a power outage.
This is Tengu Town, Ms. Delacroix. Not a lot of trust in J-Tech. They much prefer steam power around here. More my style, anyway. There's an engineer in the area trying to restore power. Goes by Krex. Commander, help him get the grid back up.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, I know there was a poll that was run a while back as far as what other nights people would have open for doing Flakes, but it wasn't conclusive at all. The votes were just kind of like spread all over the place, and nothing was a clear winner, so nothing was changed. Okay, so I need to...
I was having a hell of a time trying to lift those on my own. Steady's raptors aren't particularly keen on me.
Go Raptor carry these various crates to fix these steam turbines. Here's
Some of the
one.
power's back. She'll need a little more juice. Another 2 canisters should do the trick.
I don't remember where they all are. I think, yep, here's another one up this way. There is 2. So the last one is... crap. Alright, that could have gone better. I think it's all the way up there.
I heard someone shouting about the insurrectionists and that the Empress is our enemy. I think they were a purist.
Can I even get up there this way, or do I need to go back around to stairs? Yeah, I think I may need to go all the way back around to get enough altitude. Dang it. Yeah, we didn't end up doing anything last week. It just kind of was a bust. Where is that last one? Ah. Here we go.
And we're in business.
This better be worth it, Mai.
Figure while I'm at it, I may as well grab some of these little munchables for the raptor here and make progress towards that heart quest. Not going to get it all done, but at the very least,
Raptors don't like cracks.
be most of the way done for when I come back here. One of those, it's the game or me scenarios. All right, checking with my Trin in her
Mind the mess.
very interesting apartment here.
My Jade Sweeper broke and I didn't have time to order a replacement. Now, where the hell did it go?
Guess I'll help you find whatever it is.
Okay, now I do not remember what specific item.
No, that's not it.
Is this what you were looking for?
There we go.
Yes, my Imperial Security Badge. That will get you through any Kaining lab security, even during a blackout.
I'm sure you acquired it through entirely legitimate means.
Actually, yeah, I did. It's all I've got left that proves June used to trust me. For a little bit.
Yeah, see, I can do that, but that's because I have no life. So.
But you can't run from your past, can you? Anyway, take it, Commander. If it helps us stop Anka, then it's more useful in your hands.
Well, thank you, Mai. I'll meet you and Jory at the lab.
All right, so the lab I'm looking for is all the way up the north end of town here. And I swear there was a transit point up there. Oh, well, there's a semi-close one that I have not discovered yet. So that's my fault. Well, shoot. Just proves that I should have gone around and done a lot more grabbing of travel points in town here. Where was that? There we go. Lumber synthesizer. Give me that, please.
Hello, citizen. Enjoy your daily activities.
Yeah, there's very little that's instanced unless you go into one of the like dungeons or fractals or the kind of instance group content. It's zone based, but all open world. Aside from there are these dungeons here, like the little door icons on the maps and things like that are kind of more traditional dungeons, as well as things like fractals and strikes and stuff that you can get into through the portal here. But most of it is out in the open world. That's what I've looked at a bit. It's just,
As the JC reverts,
it's not my thing. Like it looks neat, but
our interview with Dr. Kyung Hu from the Ministry of Agriculture about ministry.
it looks like a lot of the core loop is basically fly spaceship, and I'm much less interested in the flying spaceship part of stuff as I am in things like the play game part of it. Yeah, I know there is ground stuff too, but that's kind of like saying, you know, I want to play the less developed part of a game. Like, no, you know, play a game for its strengths generally, and the key thing and the thing that has gotten and is going to keep getting the most development time and attention, likely with expansions too, is going to be the core point that like is Star Citizen's calling card, which is, you know, the fly spaceship shooty thing. And that's what they should focus on, because that's what they have that sets them apart. Okay, this is... Okay, it's not a group event, it's just a regular, so...
Brave of you to accuse the Jade Brotherhood of stealing. Could be some nasty repercussions.
Go ahead and take this guy out real quick. I mean, not real quick, because he's an event boss, but... Okay, and your counterpart is over here someplace. Oh, there we go. Elite Brotherhood Junker. Where'd he go?
Think you're a good neighbor, huh? You should have just stood back and let a girl steal.
Execute orders.
Almost finished her off in that one Reaper, but No such luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, I should be closing in on where I need to go. Oh, nice. Enjoy the grilling. And yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see if I see people talking in Discord about hopping on, and if folks get something to put together, then I will be over there. Don't know if this is the correct way. Oh, nope, this is the correct way. Excellent. I think I just basically lucked my way into finding where I was looking for.
Commander, Tiny caught me up. This is incredible. This is huge. Massive.
Potentially.
Yes. Potential is all it is right now. We need more data. But if these power cells use dragon magic...
It could explain how they're being corrupted. Timmy, Keith, how's Aureen doing? I'd like to get her take.
She's doing all right, but seems to be asleep. Dreaming, perhaps.
I'll bet she's doing that mental projection thing again. Aureen could be anywhere right now.
I'll bet she has an idea what's going on here.
Maybe, but in the meantime we can collect hard data right here in this lab. Tiny?
Yeah, I need you to scan a few more batteries. They're basically off the assembly line when they get there. Now that we know what we're looking for, I should be able to isolate the energy signature after a few scans.
Okay, more battery scanning. So let me grab a scanner real quick. And see what the batteries in here look like, and if they also match the...
Looks like our next Jade battery is up there. Way up there.
What if I stuck the scanner on my Jade bot?
The scanners and drones are on the same network.
Oh yeah, this is where I gotta do a bunch of piloting Jadebot, huh? So if I use the Jbot terminal, here's where I get the little buzzy guy.
Let me tell you what bothers me. This whole time, not a single shred of evidence Anka's targeting these facilities.
You were the one who pointed us here. You saying you were wrong?
I know what I heard. Anka's definitely up to something.
You've been working with June all these years. You had no idea she was playing around with dragon magic?
I knew it had something to do with dragons. But this? No way.
Apparently this was only a one-way spot, and I can't get through the glass there, so... I think this is the corridor I need to take. Oh yeah, that's right. Can I dig under? Yes, okay. This is basically just a whole bunch of, don't get your Jadebot killed. And how can I get out this way? think that's the way I came in. I miss a battery? No, they all are that way. Okay. I think I've got everything in this little area.
We're getting real close to a usable sample size, Commander. A few more scans should do it.
Excellent. There are few things more satisfying than a foolproof sample size.
You really gotta get out more.
I get out all the time. It's where the bugs are.
What?
He's an entomologist.
And, as you know, a published expert in draconology. Oh, and magic waveforms, too.
So, you're not just an expert on dragons, but bugs and magic?
And my powers of deduction are
Basically, Gorek's a huge nerd, is what it comes down to.
All right, take it easy. Let's let the commander focus.
All right, now the big question is, how do I get in there? I have to have missed something in one of these tunnels. Ah, it'll be one of these.
Final scan's coming through. Now I just need to compare it to... Gorek, check this.
Timey? Timey, you look ill. You should...
This... Timey, there's no way.
I know.
Somebody explain what's going on, please.
Okay, so... Dragon magic we've seen up to this point, all of it, has been in some way combinatorial.
Zaitan's magic layered with mortar moths, layered with pralks.
Or it's been that, but filtered. Oreen's magical signature.
But the margin of error bugged me, so I called the signatures of all the dragons, even Oreen. It was a perfect match.
A perfect match? What does that mean?
Pure dragon magic. I've made theoretical models, but never expected to see it.
I think it's time we had a conversation with June. Timey.
Aetherblade party bypassed the lockdown. No Anka.
Then it's just a distraction.
Timey, find June. We're about to be distracted. I am dead.
And the Aetherblades picked the wrong place to raid. Yes, bring reinforcements. That will absolutely help. Don't think these people quite understand that for a Necro, more things to kill just means more life force for me to use.
Anka isn't here, where is she?
Hey, Commander, I've got June now. I'm patching everyone in.
Commander, Tiny hasn't said what this is about, but I can interpret the waveforms on her screen better than most.
When exactly were you planning to tell us your Jade Tech empire runs entirely on dragon magic?
I understand your concern. You have experience in this, and an Elder Dragon's perspective, as do I.
You? How?
The two are partnered. Jade Power was not solely June's idea.
Marine? When did she tell you?
She didn't have to. She sounds tired, troubled.
And of course, this links into the vision that we had when we met Aurene in her little crashed cave.
That could contain an Elder Dragon. You both know that.
Not against her
Target
will.
destroyed.
That's why Anka sent this diversion. June, she knows about Su Wong. I don't know how, but she does.
Then I suppose it's time you all met face to face. Meet me at the reactor. I'll wave you in.
Aurene, you should hang back. If Anka shows up with that extractor.
Of course. You're right. I'll meet you there, but I'll hang back, just in case.
Alright, so now we get to see the actual reactor in person. I think that's all the way to the west here, yep. But of course, stopping for combat. It's a thing.
Shield to the bone.
I'm probably not going to finish this entire event because I think this is an escort. Oh, no, this is just to defeat the attackers. So I might stick around and do it.
Threat no longer threatening.
Bad time to be on the wrong side of the fight.
Shield to the bone.
Good. Clean work. We can move on to the next location.
Yeah, I'm not coming with you guys. Sorry, but that was just a drive-by helping.
In the mood for something spicy? Our Seitung noodles are hotter than torment.
And this should get me almost to the front door. And because now I actually have an invitation to come here, it's not going to immediately bounce me out, because if you try and come into this area before you've been invited in, the sensors basically just boot you.
This is incredible. The entire facility is underwater?
70 fathoms deep, give or take.
Can it really handle the water pressure?
If it can't, we'll be fish food soon enough.
Actually, we'd be vaporized.
Where's June?
She'll be here soon.
All of that's very comforting, guys. Thank
Does she
you.
really expect us to wait around for her?
I expect you to have a bit of patience, Miss Delacroix. It's the 14th century. I don't commute if I don't have to.
So this is where you have an Elder Dragon locked up.
My state-of-the-art facility is where Suwon resides, yes. I invited you here as a gesture of trust, Commander. Will you reciprocate that respect?
We'll hear you out.
Right this way.
Quite the view.
June likes to start with the guided tour. The tram, over there.
Alright, now we get a guided tour of the facility. What a cool Jade Tech hovering tram. You know, no big deal.
Safety is our priority. Please keep any appendages inside the tram at all times. Welcome to Junlai Jade's famous Yom reactor. You are currently 130 meters below sea level. Our founder...
Yeah, that's not disconcerting at all.
Simple jade trader. However, within that stone lay boundless possibility. Sorry about that. I prefer to give these tours a more personal touch.
We were just going to learn about your father, the simple jade trader.
It was my mother who raised me. My father, the Emperor, is dead.
Oh, why are we here, June?
I want you all to see for yourself.
Smooth, Jory, smooth.
Impressive. But no place in the world can hold an Elder Dragon.
I don't know how many ways I can phrase this. Suwon is not being held. She's here of her own volition. We made a deal, one that benefits both of us, and all of Tyria. She would have ended up like the others if it weren't for my plan. Another feral beast for Dragon's Watch to put down.
Yeah, sorry about the whole killing a bunch of dragons thing. Our bad.
Well, I don't go around broadcasting her presence. It's strictly need to know. The Empress, the government, the invaluable workers of this groundbreaking reactor.
In our defense, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
But initial shock gives way to reason. We're building the foundation of progress. I've harnessed Suwon's magic to lift up our civilization. And I want to bring that to all of Tyria.
You're offering Jade Tech to the entire world.
What I'm offering is freedom. Haven't all mortals suffered enough under the tyranny of dragon magic?
That magic's becoming increasingly unstable.
An unexpected bug in the system. But it's only a minor setback. I can fix it.
You don't know that.
I'm not afraid of the unknown.
I can fix it.
No one could have foreseen Jade technology until I made it a reality.
What's this place?
The control room. The nerve center of the whole reactor. That's where all the magic happens. Figuratively. Collecting magic from a dragon is precarious. We have to be prepared for unpredictable fluctuations. It's taken a few years, but we've refined it to a science.
Well, it is a science.
Indeed. It's a delicate ecosystem. You know why we built the reactor underwater?
Vanity?
Geothermal energy. Our turbine generators are placed along rift zones. The planet provides the energy with minimal ecological impact. A closed system. A stable system.
Ingenious.
Plus, you know, water dragon.
We're expanding our operation.
Very nice.
In time, Junelight Jade will produce enough power for everyone in Tyria.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to happen and go perfectly.
I invite you.
Can't foresee any issues there.
As we return to the reception area, you may notice fish and other fantastic marine life. The unending ocean is home to thousands of aquatic species. Junelight Jade.
That is indeed a whale, Gorik.
Your generous investment is powering tomorrow. Thank you for joining us on this interactive tour. Please watch your step as you exit the vehicle.
Now I want to see the real tour.
I don't feel so good. Motion sickness.
Well, you should have faced the bow. First rule of seafaring.
Take the elevator down. I'll see you soon.
Can we take the tour again?
Maybe later.
I want to ride again. Stupid safety field, I can't leave yet. There we go.
So, just making sure we're aligned. We're not okay with this, right?
I'm taking June's word with several grains of salt.
You've seen Cantha with your own eyes. Their lives have been transformed.
If dragon magic can really be used for good, that changes everything. And as a scientist, she seems very capable and motivated, but not in a scary Scarlet Briar kind of way. Oh, no offense.
She says none taken.
Again, that is not helping your case of being creepy at all.
This time you've gone too far, June. I'll be having a word with your sister.
Go ahead. Let's see what she has to say about my business.
You're bringing foreigners to the young reactor. What the hell are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's my reactor and I'll do as I please.
It's a matter of national security.
It's a matter of national opportunity. Don't be so goddamn pigeon-hearted, Lee. Oh, I guess are here. I have to go.
Don't you dare hang up on me!
Just a moment, Commander. I'll have the security AI grant you access. Bit of a formality. This area is restricted to authorized personnel only. Project Horizon access required. What? I thought I gave you all guest privileges. This is embarrassing.
Oops.
Give me a moment. Mainframe. Unlock visitor level access. Unauthorized user detected. System lockdown in progress. Autonomous security active. Have a nice day.
Autonomous security activated is never something you want to hear.
Who do you think created you?
I think I'd prefer if the J-Tech demo wasn't interactive. June, a little help here.
I'm trying. Hold your damn horses.
Hey, we've been seeing the Jade Tech go kind of haywire regularly, so this is not terribly a surprise. But thankfully we have Master Hacker Mytrin with us.
I've overridden the first console. 3 more to go.
Do you pay attention to the security protocol briefings?
Of course. I wanted to learn from you, June. I wanted to be useful.
I see.
I also like how Mitrin basically just charges right on ahead, right into these guys.
Just 2 more. Cover me.
There's so many of them.
You really didn't skimp on security, June.
Good old protect quest when the NPC you're slated to protect just wants to hold W and go.
Third terminal down. There's something strange. I'm not the only one in the system.
Do you mean?
Yeah, it has to be her. Restored access? June?
Guess we're on our own.
She must have been fully locked out before I regained control. Anka did this. I know it. The Aether Blades are inside the facility.
Why is she doing this? What's her plan here?
Chaos.
Something real bad. We have to get to Suwon.
Then let's find her.
Right back to the access point.
We can't go this way.
There's an auxiliary maintenance corridor through the facility. It leads to the main reactor chamber.
And plan B. We go the long way.
What do you know about this alternate path through the reactor?
Well,
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Hope you were paying attention in the Jadebot training course.
I've been wondering. This reactor, it's not so different from Thamanova. That's where I first met Anka. Scarlet destroyed it. At the time, that was our world. Our home. Our friends. And then it was gone. I couldn't stay there anymore. I had to leave. I've been trying to figure out why Anka became who she is. Do you think it's because...
We all choose our own paths, Gorik. Some things are beyond our control.
Anka changed in the mists. She did... horrible things. I should have stopped her. I was her captain. If anyone's responsible for this mess, it's me. That's why I have to be the one to fix it.
Fancy
Hi, Anka.
Seems you found some new friends. I see you're a little upset.
I love that Mai immediately starts throwing stuff, even though it's a hologram.
Maybe I just wanted to see this visionary reactor with my own eyes. It really is something. Takes me back.
You can have the Aether Blades. I relinquish all authority to you. Just stop whatever it is you're doing.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news. The Blades are already mine. It didn't take much convincing. The crew agrees. You've lost your way, Captain. You saw what I saw in the mists. The rich lady wants to control the dragon cycle. You can't control chaos.
I believe in June.
Too bad. I'd love to stay and reminisce, but I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Anka!
Gorik.
I have something to say. Everything you've done, you're a liar, Anka!
And Gorik, you're just a sucker.
Goodbye, Gorik. Commander, Mai, I don't know if you can hear me. Try not to assume the worst, but I've lost contact with my reactor. My life's work. I don't know what you're doing. If you think you're someone
Batteries back up so I can take him with me to the next spot.
You've made it, Champion of Aurene. I'm grateful to have met you at last.
Oh yeah, getting sucked into a vision, that's
You came to
always...
rescue me, didn't you? I appreciate
It's a good sign, right?
But I don't need saving. Not from June, anyway.
You're really here by choice?
It was I who proposed this arrangement to her. She's an audacious one, is she not? This place, it manages the flow of magic between me and Tyria's ley lines.
Manages?
June used a different word. Modulate. She takes the magic I shed to make a new dragon jade. It's been a most harmonious arrangement.
Wait. The other Elder Dragons. We killed them. Some of that magic went to Aurene, but the rest...
Return to the web of ley lines, and then to me. You did what you had to do, but I can't filter the magic alone. Even when my children were
In other words, we made this even harder. So killing the other Elder Dragons screwed up even more.
Grew more corrupted. Now, it's become something else. Something disagreeable to mortal life. I've shielded my flock from it for a long time, but I cannot abate the flow of magic for much longer. When I'm gone, all of Tyria will be destroyed. All life extinguished.
There has to be a way to stop it.
Aurene, the Scion. She can filter all of the world's magic, but she must be ready. Without me, the magic will crash through her like a tsunami. It was my intention to give her more time, acclimate her to the role. But it looks like I have none left to give.
That's right. You're in danger, Suwon. June's lost control of the reactor.
I know. It was a naive indulgence of mine to think I could stay here forever. Such mortal fancies are unbecoming of an Elder Dragon. Take care of Aurene. That is the role of a champion. And please, don't try to save me.
Wait, Suwon!
Anytime somebody says, "Don't try to save me," that's not foreboding at all.
You're back. Come on, we have to hurry.
This isn't where I remember being.
You have a pained soul, tiny one. Do you believe I mean you harm?
The entirety of your existence is harm, Elder Dragon. In this life, I'm only an ant. What I'm about to do, breaking the cycle, it's for a better world.
Anka, this might not be the best decision you've ever made.
Don't!
It's begun. When the time comes, the cycle must end. Promise me.
Commander, are you okay?
I'm fine.
This is Orion's stolen magic. Anka unleashed the extractor.
If your legs work, then we need to get out of here. Now, follow me!
We need to help Suwon. We can't just abandon...
Reactor malfunction detected.
No, we need to get the hell out of here is what we need.
Oh, that's bad. Commander, nothing matters if the reactor blows.
Gorik, how long will this place hold?
I don't know. The branding's compromised the entire structural integrity.
Yes, now we have flooding combined with random crystals. That's always a good sign in your dragon-powered nuclear reactor.
Please remain calm and evacuate immediately.
Nothing bad's gonna happen with Suwon there, right? Oh, crap. Nope, she's out.
Rerouting to reserve power.
This must be why they say to take the stairs during an emergency.
We've survived 5 Elder Dragons and a God of War. Of course we'd die in an elevator.
Warning, containment chamber breach. Primary subject not detected.
Not detected?
Suwon's escaped. Anka's plan all along.
Jade power grid overloaded. Reactor temperature rising.
This is bad.
Meaning what exactly? This entire place is about to blow, and it won't stop there. The city's whole Dragon Jade network will overflow with excess magic.
The explosion will be like numerous Thaumanova disasters at the same time.
The loss of life will be incalculable.
How do we stop it?
There's a control room up ahead. If we get there, I can shut it all down.
Shut it down? June taught you how to do that?
No. She did.
Okay. Our fate's in the hands of a plastered pirate captain and her invisible psychopath friend.
I'm sober, unfortunately. But when we get out, you're buying me a drink.
All right, come on, Mai. Do your hacker thing.
Please remain calm and evacuate immediately.
Captain Trin, we're here to give you a proper maritime send-off. It's been a real honor.
Better pirates than you have tried.
Tick tock.
Please remain calm and evacuate immediately.
You sellout piece of... Well, don't matter. Shame I won't get to see the fireworks.
All right, there we go. Clear the Aether Blades from the area is done. I think we're basically just trying to like roll out of here at this point.
They massacred these technicians.
Good help. So hard to find. I've been playing around with dragon magic, and I really think I'm getting the hang of this. With Phantom magic, people are surprisingly malleable.
I'm not going to do the optional defeat all of these guys thing.
Please remain calm and evacuate immediately.
Do not remember where. Nope, that's not the way out. Further up, maybe? This might be it.
Please remain calm and evacuate immediately.
My friend, can you hack this door? Is this the way out? Alright, apparently not.
The control room is sealed. Get me inside.
Commander, these access panels should let us in.
I'll get you inside. I was just up there. Seriously.
Mai, we can't get to you.
I've got it from here. We've got it. Just get out while you can.
You can't do this alone.
I'm not alone.
We can't do anything more down here. We need to get back to the surface and warn the city.
I'm not running away and letting Kai Ning be annihilated.
Commander, I don't like it either, but Mai's our only shot.
Marjorie's right. And if she fails, the best we can do is warn as many people as we can.
Damn it! All right, how do we get out of here?
Up the ramp. I saw another maintenance corridor while we opened the control room.
Again, back to the place we just were.
The tram tube. It should take us back to the entrance.
Guess you got your wish. We're riding that thing again.
Right, back onto the guided tour.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
I'm not in the mood.
Spoil sport. I wanted to have another guided tour.
Look down there. It's Mai.
You shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have embraced you. It took me too long to see just how empty you are.
If it's between emptiness and hubris, I choose emptiness. You and that woman.
Never trust an Asura, aside from Taimi.
I just want to destroy him.
I wanted something more from my life. Purpose, stability, meaning.
Then you picked the wrong profession, Captain.
Guess you were right after all.
Predictable, my predictable.
Sight's still off. Captain Anka here. Rendezvous at the hideout.
My Trin. She
saved us. And everyone in Kaineng.
And went out like a chump because she televised her shot.
She killed
Telegraphed.
my Trin. She has to pay for this, Commander. This senseless killing, and she has to pay.
Gorik. We'll make sure of it.
And hey, Gorik, whose fault is it that all of this started and Anka was brought in on all this? Who screwed this up again?
Intruders of the reactor. This is Captain Fa of the Junlai Security Unit. You're all under arrest for destruction of Junlai property, acts of terrorism, and corporate espionage. Lay down your weapons and surrender immediately.
Oops.
Failure to comply will result in hostile action when we enter the building.
Guess we don't get a chance to explain ourselves.
It does look pretty bad from their point of view.
Well, I'm not standing around waiting to get scapegoated. What do you say we slip out while we can, Commander?
I'd say that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think
If
bailing
the
is
authorities
kind
are
of
after
high
us,
on our list
we
of
should
stuff to
split
do
up.
here.
I'll look after Gorik. Rendezvous with you later.
Next objective, get the hell out of Dodge.
Champion, did you get out?
I'm fine, but Anka released Suwan.
I know. I'm on her trail.
We're on her trail.
Suwon's mind is in chaos, like Kralkatorrik, but worse. She's headed east, trying to find sanctuary. I'll do my best to follow.
East. Okay. I won't be far behind.
Okay, so... yeah, that's right. I believe that this is the part where we basically go into the next little zone over. Oop, I need to read a mail. Okay, so I need to get to a location specified on the map. Oh, and conveniently, right across the water from one of these little waypoints. So I'll take that.
They need to come in for questioning. Orders came straight from Minister Lee.
This situation.
Hi,
is
Rama.
Commander, you arrived. Let's take a seat. This is my favorite sushi in New Kaineng. I would make a recommendation, but everything is good.
You honor us, esteemed Navan. What would you like today?
I'll have the yellowtail and the triple temaki, please.
I'll take a bowl of white rice.
You don't care for sushi, detective?
Don't eat anything that looks like it should still be moving.
I see.
And for you.
Well... now, my inclination is always charred eel, but we'll go chef special. Let's go. I love the fact that they try and warn me off of it, too.
Detective, I understand how this all looks.
You mean the fact terrorism follows you around like a bad smell?
It's because we've been on the trail of a terrorist, an Aetherblade named Anka. She ordered the Aetherblade attacks, and she released Suwan.
Do you have any proof? Any at all?
Look, I know you've got a file going on me. You probably already understand me better than I do.
True.
So what sounds more likely? That I put millions of lives in danger, or that I am pursuing the person who did?
Let's hear what Navan has to say.
Never mind the big patrol of, like, Jade mechs.
Everyone, if we could...
Commander, I'm afraid I need to ask you to come with me.
Captain, we are in the process of negotiating a civil resolution.
Humblest apologies, esteemed Navan, but Lady June wants to see to this personally.
Detective, can you tell your colleague to stand down?
He's not my colleague, he's a gussied-up rent-a-cop. Go back to Junlai, Captain Fa. The real police are on the case.
Detective, the event in question took place on Junlai property, and under the autonomy resolution, a corporate entity may claim jurisdiction to...
The food just got here. I don't want to go anywhere yet.
Of the corporate entity.
Captain, I need to remain free to pursue the Elder Dragon your corporate entity was keeping under Kaineng.
Junlai Jade is not now, nor have we ever been, in possession of some...
Thousands of people saw a dragon emerge from the water near your facility. Please, listen to what the commander has to say.
Very well.
What do you know? Restraint from a corporate stooge.
All right, so my options here, I can optionally eat my meal. I can potentially talk Captain Fa out of arresting me, or defeat him under the influence of a special dish. So those are the two achievements. Toxic row poisoning, that's good.
Time grows short, Commander. You asked to speak with me, so speak.
All right, let's see. Can I talk him out of attacking me? We'll try reasoning.
Lady June won't be so easily mollified. You'd better find your terrorist.
Okay.
Soon.
So I successfully talked him out of arresting me, or trying to arrest me, rather. Everything is still definitely a little bit wonky.
I didn't realize you were such a smooth talker.
You said you have a plan, Navan?
Ah, yes. First, where do you stand, Detective? Do you still insist on taking the commander in?
No. I've seen and heard enough to convince me the commander's got a job to do. But I'm coming along.
I love the description of that. Maybe you should have stuck to the menu. No, I think this is exactly what I should have done.
Since I'm being played.
You're not.
I borrowed something from the Ministry of Intelligence for you, Commander. It will disguise your face, and nothing else.
Intel gets all the best toys.
I know somewhere you can use as a base of operations. A historic refuge. It's just east of here, in the Echovolt Forest.
Alright, so I've got the Hollow Scrambler, which is hiding my face, and you know, the rest of me here is not at all conspicuous. So that should be perfectly fine.
Hey, Commander. You there? We need to talk.
I assume this is about the fallout from Junlai Jade?
Fallout? They are talking about a tribunal, Commander. Half the ministers want to deport us all immediately.
Has anyone been able to smooth things over with June?
No. It's taking all my charm to keep her from kicking me out.
No one at the reactor was willing to listen either.
Hello.
There was some evidence of an Aetherblade presence, but no trace of Anka herself.
And Aureen's brand is still spreading, hampering repair efforts.
I just met with Navan. She has a plan to help.
Which means the Empress is probably on our side.
Exactly. Navan is taking me to a sanctuary in the Echovald Forest, somewhere we can plan our next move. Detective Rama's thrown his impressive hat in with us as well. Jory, Gorik, meet me in Echovald. Kaz, Timey, keep doing what you're doing.
Toward the shrine. I think they were a purist.
A purist? That's a pretty lofty conclusion to jump to.
I mean it! They were wearing these strange masks and with everything going on. Listen, the eye was missing the next day.
Looks like this guy basically just wants to keep running.
You don't stand a chance against a true captain!
Alright, minor detour done there, because an event basically popped right on top of me, so... Now, where am I headed? Okay, so I need to go to... Okay, this is where I head to the forest area. That's down here. Don't see any handy travel points. Again, stupid New Kaining City. Make me run all around like a crazy person.
Haven't seen Connie in a couple days. Think she's okay?
Well, you didn't hear? Minsec caught word of one of her deliveries and ambushed the job. Split my lip the other day in a 2-on-1. I put them in their place.
Wonder if it'll let me take the skiff out. Okay, not bad.
I see you got out of Kaining without any trouble, Commander.
I'd love to open that disguise tech up and take a little look.
Don't even think about it. You break that thing, and the commander will be on a one-way trip back to Xingzhou.
So, Where's that safe haven you mentioned, Navan?
Right behind us.
Arborstone. My grandma used to tell me stories. Family lore is we're part Zuhelzer. They built this place. It was one of the great houses of the Kurziks.
For centuries. Until it was abandoned when they were conquered by the Ministry of Purity.
Due respect, ma'am, but safe haven? This place isn't exactly subtle.
No. But its occupants are no friends of the Canthan authorities. You'll be safe here. Come. See.
Of course we can't mount, so we just have to run.
The entrance is just ahead.
You mean right past the shadow monsters?
What?
Of course.
No, it can't be.
Just a bit of damage to dodge there.
Did somebody spike my coffee with a boga juice? Or was that Mordrum, Risen, and Branded all fighting together?
I thought so too, but on closer inspection, they appeared to be constructs of some kind, made up of an unidentified magic. Not the same one we found in the reactor.
Great, so we have another spooky magic we're dealing with.
Cathedral. Unless you prefer to conduct further research firsthand.
No, that's not necessary.
Yeah, let's get the heck into the supposedly safe spot.
I'm not trying to panic, but what on Tyria did we just encounter?
If they're a new kind of dragon minion, they must belong to Suwan.
Logical assumption, but shouldn't hers be water?
Didn't look like any water I've ever seen.
You really think the wards will keep them out, Navan?
I can't be certain, but I hope so.
Does it always look this way?
No, not at all. I don't know what could have happened. I left a powerful guardian in charge, Ishan.
Awfully quiet. Was it just Ishan?
No, we should be hearing laughter and song and crackling fires. There was a large group taking shelter.
I think everything has gone to shit here.
If there's anyone here, we'll find them.
Their
I
faces
see
are
some
blue.
dead
Did they all
diners.
choke?
No. Take a closer look at the cheeks and lips. Swollen. Could be anaphylaxis.
Pretty big coincidence if they were all allergic to the same thing. Maybe poison?
The only way to know for sure would be to test the food, but we need to get it to a lab.
You do forensics?
I dabble, as a hobby. I enjoy reading about unsolved crimes and seeing if I can solve them.
Gorik, my dude. Alright, so we got some more scattered bodies here.
What happened here? They look like they were in the middle of unpacking.
His chest is hollow. All the internal organs are gone.
But there's no visible wounds. Where the hell did they go?
Well, don't look at me. You're the death expert.
Fish. Wooden target stuck in a temporal flux. That's a good sign. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this area.
Died in their sleep.
Smoldering embers in the brazier.
Puts the time of death sometime in the last few hours.
Creepy portal thing.
No, that isn't possible. It's like someone took the square root of -1 and just put it in the sky. What villain would disrespect the laws of physics like this?
Really? That's the thing you're hung up on here?
Look, the universe has rules. Break those rules and nothing, I mean nothing, makes sense. Nothing can be trusted. Down is up is down, water is dry. Am I still Gorik?
You are definitely still Gorik.
And I see something ahead called Floating Corpse, so that's always a good cheery sign. Unsent letter. I want to find all of these kind of random bits here before I look at that pile of straw because it's marked.
That's not how that's supposed to go.
Because I want to see if I can find all of the evidence of incursions just to get this achievement done. Alright, I think we've done everything there. So now, is there anything in the middle that I've missed? See dead bodies there. Hastily written note we got already, I believe. Yep. Okay, so we have piles of straw and dead bodies. That's our last couple of things to examine.
Their faces are horrified. Like they were scared to death. Literally.
Poor bastards. Kicked around their whole lives just to die like this.
I think that is all of the things other than examining the dead bodies. So I'm not seeing anything else.
Where is Ishan? He was supposed to be protecting these people.
Yep, study the macabre completed. All 14 items.
Or was first to go. You hear that? Came from over there.
Should we investigate?
Yes, but keep your eyes and ears open. We're not alone here.
No!
Navon. Everything okay?
Ishan? What happened to you?
That's Ishan?
A salt spray dragon! But it's like those creatures outside. A shade. Stay moving. It's got acid breath. Circle around and attack its flank.
Watch the ground. I'll summon floors of protection.
It apparently brought friends.
Of course it did.
Look out! More shades incoming!
staggered. Just a few more good blows should bring it down.
Ishan, my friend, please come back to us. We did not survive the horrors of Shirotagachi only to have your story end here.
Wait, what did she just say?
Of course, it got its defiance bar back up.
That's it. It's over.
Ishan. I'm so sorry I left you to this fate.
Poor dragon.
The anomaly's vanished. It must have been ambient corruption from the magic in the salt spray.
Ishan was consumed by the same power that will take Suwon. And then all of Tyria. The Void.
The Void?
The force that emerged from the broken dragon cycle. Which, if not stopped, will unwind reality one thread at a time.
Care to tell us how it is you know all this? And what was the magic you used? Never seen anything like it.
I have. When Aurene shielded me against Balthazar's fire. Who are you, really?
You deserve the truth. Suwon said I could trust you, but...
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
I had to be sure.
Suwon.
Are you a dragon? Of course. So the plot thickens. Oh, hi.
You're Suwon's champion.
I am. It's been centuries since I revealed my true form. To a mortal. The last time... well... that mortal was a hero. Much like yourself. One who saved me from a terrible fate. Now time is short. But I'm sure you have questions.
Yes, my questions are what, the, and fuck.
I don't know. She allowed herself to be contained because he was the only possible option. Without the stability provided by the other Elder Dragons, and with that containment chamber destroyed.
She'll be overwhelmed.
Would it help if we could find another way to siphon off some of that magic?
Using Anka's extractor!
Yes, that might work. It would buy time, at least.
But it means we need to find Anka. Fast.
Alright, make a plan. Find Anka, kick her ass till Candy comes out.
Paz, Taimi, were you listening to what Kunavang had to say?
Yes? I have so many questions!
Questions we don't have time for now. We need to find Anka.
She didn't leave us much to work with at the reactor.
And the only Asuran troublemaker on Minsec's radar is standing right here in front of me.
Gorik, you know her better than any of us. Any insights into her personality that might help?
She successfully lured me into an incredibly obvious trap. It's fair to say I don't know her at all anymore.
Oh, and look, it's a bunch of refugees who have probably been hiding.
Lady Navan? Or Kunavang, I should say. I wanted to tell you about Ishan. He fought it as long as he could. We're only alive because of him.
Thank you.
I overheard you all talking, and I think I might be able to help. I'm Ayumi, and I'm a member of the Kestrels, which means it's my job to know everything that's going on in Echovault. I need to escort these people to Mori Village, but we can talk when I get back.
Alright, so this is officially farther into End of Dragons than I've ever gotten. because I just got a mastery point for doing this. All right, Rama, what's up with your hat?
Half Krizik, on my mother's side. Enough that I stand out as not Canthan enough for some people. Of course, I'm not Krizik enough for some people either. Had to have a thick skin, especially growing up where I did. I was lucky, though. Minsec took a chance on me. Shouldn't have to be lucky to make it out of the slums, though. Shouldn't be any slums to begin with.
It's my honor to look after the people of Cantha for Suwan. I discovered long ago that the best way to do that was from within, rather than without. Your kind need a sensible voice in your ears, more than you need a dragon on the mount.
Makes
The
sense.
Empress knew my real identity, as did her father before her, and his father before him. I was imprisoned by the assassin Shiro Tangachi. More than imprisoned. I was under his poisonous control. Used as a weapon against his enemies. Until I was finally released by an alliance of heroes. Suwon offered me a new path. Inspired by the heroes who saved me, I became Suwon's representative in the mortal world. Watcher and protector.
Alright, I think at this point we've got enough of an idea about what's going on next. Back out into the real world. Several hours later. Ah, okay, so yeah, this is a whole little mini area here. Cool, cool.
You just come in from the trail?
Been monitoring speaker activity down in the south. You?
Been watching the road to New Kining.
You see anything strange?
This place is a bit big.
Stuff not looking right. Not acting right.
Now that you mention it, two songbirds were attacking one another. Trying to peck each other to death.
Yeah.
Almost fill that XP bar. I'm curious about is where that hero point is. Because now it says below me. Is it in here? Ah, there we go. Right, let's see what you got.
A practical demonstration, then. Let's see how you fare.
Let me just build up some life force, and I might not even have to go Reaper for this.
Well fought. I could learn a thing or two from you, it seems. We are lucky.
Oh, unfortunately, I think I just screwed that person out of theirs because they got here just a second too late. So when they trigger it, I will give them a hand. Oh, they must have not needed it.
I don't like this. Not one bit.
Me neither. Ayumi's compromising everything we've built.
That child has no appreciation for our legacy. Really never should have brought her into our ranks.
Act with honor. Speak with integrity.
Man, this place is kind of full service. Strike missions portal. Okay, there's the hero thing. Club Kanak. Wait, I don't even want to know about Club Kanak.
I'm worried about Gorik. He's so fixated on revenge.
I know. I worry about him too. But I'm keeping an eye on him. I'll make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Ah, hi, Commander. Did Kudavan have anything more to say about the Dragon Cycle?
Not yet. We're working hard to track down Anka right now.
Understood. We're busy over here, too. Busy. Ever since the reactor was destroyed, June's been trying to figure out how to fix it.
Very carefully not saying ever since we destroyed the reactor.
Yes, Junlai has an entire medtech division. They make braces for conditions like mine. They're incredible. I feel almost no pain when I'm wearing them. I did a little tweaking to the design, added some extra functionality.
Timey.
June's gonna incorporate my changes into Junlai's next model.
That's nice and all, but like, be careful with messing with the stuff that's literally there trying to save your life. Alright, now I need to find Gorik on the second level. It's a neat little command room, though. Whoop. Almost slid straight off. Random sitting spot. It was silly, I had to check it out. Okay. It's back where I just was. Head up and see if I can find Gorik. Not there, because that doesn't lead anywhere. Oh, teleporter to second level. Neat. Teleporter to third level. Okay, this place is kind of biggish. Where's the zipline go? Oh, there's Gorik. Go through and get all my point of interest discoveries before I talk to Gorik. Is there anything else in here? Not really.
Hey, I've been experimenting with this really interesting Canthan tech. It's an autonomously driven deconstructor. Breaks down complex items into their component parts.
So, what are you working on here? Looks like some kind of...
Gorik.
The Kestrels found it in Echo Vault, beeping like crazy. I think it's one of those airship transponders Renyak damaged.
There's no way it's from one of ours. That outer shell is too new. Ours were old. Garbage.
No, it's definitely an Aether Blade transponder. Or was at some point. Only an Aether Blade would splice a wire with a used bandage.
How could it possibly be Aetherblade? Renyak could have fixed it up when he got here? I don't know.
Could it help us find Anka?
Maybe. Just need to triangulate the signal destination. You could do that, right?
Can I do it, he asks. We'll get it done, Commander.
Commander, meet me at the entrance when you've got a minute. Ayumi's here with a new report about Anka.
Okay, so Gorik is doing something probably silly and crazy.
Commander, I trust you and your friends are comfortable?
Very. The Kestrels have been more than accommodating. Thank you.
Ayumi was just telling me that Anka's been pretty busy since her little escapade in the reactor.
Putting it lightly, she's been sending Aether Blades to meet with both of the criminal gangs here in Echovald.
The Speakers and the Jade Brotherhood. Only thing they agree on is they don't agree on anything.
Except working with Anka, apparently. I should pay these gangs a visit. Ideally, without them knowing.
I've got Kestrels stationed outside each of their camps. Talk to them. They'll get you inside.
I'm gonna head for Mori Village, southeast Echovald. Meet me there when you're done.
Okay. So we have new marching orders. And it looks like that is down into the southeast. Guess this is the way out? Okay, yep. So that's basically the entrance I came in from. So now I need to learn how to navigate this new zone because it looks like it's all tree-y. And apparently I can't get in here. I see a waypoint. Oh, because this is Club Kanak. I really don't even want to know. So where does this take me then? Okay, so this
Did you ever catch up to Suwon?
We did. In the Jade Sea. We're working with the local authorities to keep her from moving beyond Kantha.
They didn't trust us at first. They'd seen the news bulletins blaming Aureen for Suwon's escape. Only took one fairly devastating skirmish with the Void to convince them it was
okay,
worth
so this
looks
like it's the real proper outside
Send word
world.
to Shinjay to send more forces. We can only hope their government listens. We can't let the Void spread to the rest of Tyria. And the Void follows wherever she goes.
I know. We've already experienced its effects here in Echovald firsthand. We're on Anka's trail now.
Okay, so basically I can go to either the Speakers or the Jade Brotherhood camp. And what are you? Oh, that's back into Arborstone. Okay. Guess that's just a different entrance. Kind of trying to look around and see if I can find more spots to grab travel points and the like. So ahead and to the right should be something in here. So if I can find a way in here, this should be another travel point. Apparently I just went right past the door. Should be heading... Oh. Let's look in the wrong place. Alright, one more travel point unlocked, and... looks like there's a hero point up there, maybe? Yoink this real quick. Alright, now where was I headed? I was headed kinda this-ish way. It's Jade Brotherhood or Speakers. No, we'll go to the Jade Brotherhood. Which means I need to kind of head to the northeast. Oh, and I'm still on the bouncy rabbit.
Fight on, Speakers.
Ooh, there's a mastery point over this way. I should probably see if I can find that. Ah, there we are. Especially any of the ones that are this easy to get. Definitely worth just nabbing as you come past them. Wait, why is that showing like I didn't grab it? Oh, because I need to click the thing. There we go. That should mark it on the map. Okay. I was confused why the map still looked like that was a mastery point I hadn't grabbed. Because technically you don't have it until you've clicked the notification off. Alright, now how the hell do I get out of here again? Okay, this place is way too easy to get lost in. I think my goal here is still basically to head north. More or less.
restrain her! She's tearing out her feathers, for God's sake.
Oh, and there we go.
Requesting total reconstruction. Unfolds. Rebels. Ones.
Granted, only came in at the end there, but I will take the completion for the group event. Okay, is there travel point anywhere near me before I go on? Does not look like there's one right in here. Oh, okay, apparently I can't go in there. Forcibly, you can't go in there. So let's check in with this dude. Alright, so he wants me to infiltrate the Jade Brotherhood. So if I choose neither, I end up disguised as what? I'm just oh, apparently I'm invisible. How shall I maintain my cover? Don't act anything suspicious. All right. So it's another one of these sneaky get in and do stuff.
There. You better stay fixed this time, you hear?
Brotherhood's moving something to their lab in Fort Aspenwood. Probably a good idea to make sure it doesn't arrive.
So, what is this thing we're delivering?
It would be difficult to explain, Vlad.
Well, you could try.
Very well. It's a resonator, a feedback mechanism for amplification.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
You want to get zapped? Touch my stuff again and I'll zap you. You won't like it.
Aw, the recruit wants to climb the ranks, huh? How sweet. Ugh, there's something off here. I've got my eye on you.
Following the Young reactor explosion, MinSec has issued an arrest warrant.
the subject of the order.
That load of projectors we delivered already sold out.
Really? You should be pricing him higher then.
Oh yeah, Renho is on it. He's already telling folks the price is doubled, but the list's still a mile long.
Double our price is still less than Junlai's. And we get all the same channels. Mostly.
Ugh, is it the coupling again? I don't understand what's wrong.
Yoink a jade chest real quick. Ooh, monitor I can fiddle with. That's always good. Oh. I don't want to play around with the Jade bot. Power console. Okay, so I'm just looking for purples. Replicator master control. Oops.
Aw, the recruit wants to climb the ranks, huh? How sweet. Ugh, there's something off here. I've got my eye on you.
Right, getting closer and closer. Top secret schematics. Okay, I should really only need like one more thing to finish this.
Today I
am joined by the Minister of Security himself.
Oh, seriously? So close.
Do you think our recent border reopening and the uptake in violence are at all related?
What were you doing over there?
Ever since the outsiders arrived in Canton, we have seen a significant increase in crime.
Okay, that finishes all those. Right now I need to go listen to the Brotherhood gossip by the waterfall. So it's all the way at the other end down here. Of course.
Meeting went sideways real fast, apparently. Aetherblade had some kind of device that revealed a Kestrel was spying on us. He assumed it was a setup and that we were planning to cheat him.
So, what happened after that?
All I heard's that it ended badly for the Aetherblade. Rest of the story is probably in the security log.
Which means I need to go find a security log. Probably someplace I shouldn't be. Apparently I can't use my Jade bot in here to boost myself up. Oops. Currently unable to mount. Dang it. And the imprisoned spy wants to stay here because they're learning more about, they just keep learning more from listening in on these guys. Right, so we tell them we were looking for Anka. All right, so now we're set to leave camp.
Told me to remind you that if you had just stayed on as the co-founder of the most successful company in Kantha, there'd be no problem with you coming.
Commander, what did you find at the Jade Brotherhood camp?
They'd captured an Aetherblade, but Anka was after her stolen tech, not the pirate's life. Then she backed out.
Dooming the pirate, while also ensuring the gang kept the stolen technology.
Commander, we found the Aetherblade's camp. Seems Anka's long gone, but there might still be some clues on site.
Excellent work. I'll head over there soon. Get a look at their defenses.
A score of angry sky pirates with swords and guns. Nothing you can't handle, if I may be so bold.
This one's got you figured, Commander.
Oh, interesting. So I have an Arborstone portal scroll. I'm going to guess that's a one-time use thing, though. So I'm not going to try it out just yet. So let's see, you've got some recipes, and what else do you have? A couple of miniatures. Some 1 hour buffs. Nothing particularly interesting there. Alright, so next up, it's all the way back down here and to the camp. But that is going to be for another time. I think we're basically about done here because I need to get off, get some food, and then see if we're going to be actually doing anything in Lotro at 6. But this is officially further than I've gotten in End of Dragons, so that's nice. I'm actually making progress.